the honorable judges, my beloved friends, and everyone who watched this video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, praise to be Allah, the Lord of the world who is giving us health and opportunity to make through this video. May peace and salutation be upon our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who had brought us from the dark to the light. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dea Ananda, and I'm a third semester student majoring in Syariah Accounting from the UIN Siber Syekh Nurjati, Cirebon. Here, I'm standing to give my speech, a little talk about harmony and strength through moderation for the young generation. Before I start my speech, I have some questions. How do you guys treat people who different from you? Do you listen more than you speak? Do you ever even try to understand before you judge? Well, I think moderation begins not in speeches or books, but in everyday choices. When we speak kindly to someone who different beliefs, when we refuse to spearhead even when we disagree, when we use social media not to hate but to build bridges. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine a garden filled with flowers of many colors like red, blue, yellow, and white. Each has its own beauty, but true beauty appears when all those flowers grow together, complementing one another without trying to push the others away. Well, the young generation is the spearhead of our future. You are like the morning sun, full of energy, carrying hope, and ready to light the long road ahead. But remember, sun that is too hot can burn, and light that is too dim can make the world disappear. Ladies and gentlemen, let me share a short story. There was my friend named Ali from Indonesia who joined a university in Turkey. At first, he struggled with the food, the customs, even the way they made friends. But instead of closing himself off, Ali practiced moderation. He stayed true to his identity as an Indonesian Muslim, but also made the effort to learn Turkish, try local food, and respect the culture. Months passed, and Ali became known as a bridge, someone who can connect with people from many countries. Well, you began to see that we can learn from each other, from the dinner table, from the way they speak to the way they see the world. This is when you understand that moderation is not just an idol, but a life skill holding firmly to your values while opening your heart to respect and appreciate the values of others. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as an African proverb says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Moderation is our ticket to walk together. We may not move as fast as the wind, but we will reach as far as the horizon. Imagine where every young person chooses moderation over extremism, where we no longer fear of differences, but celebrate them, where we no longer compete to be the loudest but the wisest. That future is not far. It begins with us today, now. We are the seed of that future. So, young generation, let's embrace the power of moderation as a way to build true sharing and unity. Let's prove through our actions that moderation is not just an idol, but a life skill for a better future. Together, let's be the driving force of peace, balance, and positive change in our society. Let us not be a generation that is loud but empty. Let us remember as the generation that brought peace, not noise. That just harmony, not hack. Ladies and gentlemen, well, I think that's all I can say. Thank you for your attention. I'm sorry if I had any mistakes. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.